Hey, welcome back. Episode 3 on Griffin, Indiana. What I might do is I might park this here. We're going to try something today. We're going to see if we can make some silage. I'm not sure if we'll be able to. We don't have a silage clamp, but there is one at the BGA. So I'm hoping that we can actually use that. But first, we have to drive this crazy machine to mow the grass. I don't know how well this is going to go. I don't know if we can even use the BGA. Hoping that we can. I'm not going to mow it all first. We'll do enough just to get some into the forage wagon that we've got. And there is a lot of jobs out on the map, so you know, if this doesn't work, you know, we'll get some money. There is a few options we can use. There's some silage clamps. There's also a little farm production building by Omatana. Haven't really used that one. We've used the red production building a fair bit, so I was looking for something else. I think it's very similar. It's about $20,000. Yeah, this is a bit of a pain to get up close to the fence. I was hoping to put the production building elsewhere though. I don't really want to clutter up this area too much. If we can help it, obviously. You could also put it just there near where that harvester was. This sort of area may be a little bit unused. I was hoping to either buy that land behind us there or down in front of us down there, and then that way we could have extra space and turn this one into a field. But money wise, we don't really have a lot. If we need to, I'm sure we could get a loan and buy that one behind us. But I just don't really know where I want to put everything yet, so it's dark down this bottom end of the map really bad. Now hopefully we can use that silage clamp, because that would be super duper handy. When we drove through it, when we were at the train the other day, it did say 0% full or fill level, so it looks active. I just don't know if it's active for us. We may have to buy the BGA before we can do that. What's grass worth? Grass is worth 145, silage worth 577, so there's a bit of a difference. Either way, we're going to be able to make some cash. Can we sell it? I don't think there's anywhere we can sell it. We'll find out. Thing's a little animal, it's crazy. Does a decent job. You gotta sort of make sure you take your turns a little bit slower, otherwise it just loops around like that. Right, let's give this forage wagon a try. Well, it picks up. That's a win. Got a pretty decent range on it as well, which is good. I don't think the amount of grass that we have here is going to go anywhere near filling it, but I could be wrong. Already at 10%, so it may get some decent amount in there. Fences annoying me. I need to get ourselves a bit of a cheap windrower eventually, but this is doing the trick. it the rear tyres getting caught up or the front tyres? I'm not too sure. It's only 5,000 litres, that's not too bad. Worst case, that's 600 bucks. Let's grab this little bit here, then we'll switch it off. Back over and see if we can get this put into that silage clamp. I think it's over there behind the silo. Otherwise I think we can sell it there at the animal dealer. You know, or do we buy some land that's cheap and get a little silage pit? Silage pit's 5 grand. How much is the land up behind us there that we want to get? 29, 30, 18, so we may be able to sort something out. No. Thought it would work. It says compacting and it's all over there. That is a real pain in the butt. Well, I suppose we get this back to the animal dealers, we sell it and go from there. Maybe we either take on a contract or we pick up a loan and either buy this land in front of us just there or down the bottom. Have to wait and see. $18,000 land seems good. Maybe we can just put a silage clamp down there just to use for now, and you know, once we get the farm up and running and need the land for something else, we can always just sell it off. This field here is rather big. It'd be great to be able to afford that, but I don't really want to go into debt, $60,000 or whatever it was yet. But I'll try and build our cash up so we can get everything we need. At least it's letting us sell it, so it's not a total loss. Contracts are out there today. No, thank you. Not a lot. That's a big baling contract. Field 6. Sorry, cultivating. That's a big field. Harvesting. Field 13. I really don't want to do potatoes. It takes so long. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Field 28, that's only 3 grand, but it's still better than nothing. We might make extra cash off that one. It's probably up here further, is it? Just that little one there. That's not a bad field. I don't think we'd make much profit off of that. I think what we might do is we might just keep getting this grass down. We only need a couple of $1,000 and we can buy that land down the bottom below us as well, so it would be this one here. There. Alright, let's keep mowing and see what we can sort out. Welcome back. We had a call. There's a harvesting contract pop up. It's about $12,000. This has to be done. I think it has to go back to the milling place like last time. So we are going to get into that. It's a pretty weird, oddly shaped field. That's not a big deal, really. We'll probably just do a couple of runs around the outside so we don't get caught. There's a big ditch over there behind us, and over here there's a lot of fencing. So that is the plan. We're going to do this and raise some more funds, and hopefully we can get another plot of land or have enough cash to buy ourselves something to make silage, because it's a bit of a shame just to waste that grass, in all honesty. We're going to drive the big case again today, which is good. I think one row across the top will be fine. There's only, oh no, there's no power lines across this side of the road, which is good. We've done one down through the middle there. We'll probably clear out that little area over there first and then just square this one off. Either way, it's all going to be done, so no way is faster than the other. It's got to be done. So we'll zoom down here, go across the back fence line. Doesn't look like there's too many weeds. I'm not sure about the fertilizing. I haven't looked at that yet, but it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of weeds, which is good. How close do they want to get it to the fence? And we've got that pretty well covered. Should be good. I'm not sure what this plot of land is worth, but it's not a cheap one. I can tell you that right now. Sort of there's weeds, and no one seems to fertilize their properties. Not sure why that is. Maybe we'll just start a fertilizing company, make thousands. The money from this should get us up around probably a bit over 30 grand, especially if there's any extra left over. Being such a big field, you'd expect a fair bit. Not a fair bit, but you know, an extra 5 grand on top of that. Should be good. But I'm going to get back to this. We'll get this little area done, and I might do a time lapse across the back end there. So yeah, cross your fingers and let's see how we go. Here we go. I thought this trailer was going to hold a lot more, but it says it's full. Like it's got an extension on it, but yeah, I thought it was about 2/3 full, but next minute, nope. That's all we got. You've got to come into the milling area. Not too bad. I'm getting there. And the money's going to be super helpful, especially if we can have some excess at the end of it. What are you saying? Complete 35% transported. So basically 2 more of these, and anything after that is free. So we'll see how we go. As we've done 40% on the field, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's get this beast back to the property. On the last little bit of run, I'm thinking basically what's in the hopper of this now will probably be free profits. I'm hoping so. But yeah, this is the last bit we've got for this field, which is good. One thing, while we're going in a straight line and don't need to steer it, nothing there that we need, unfortunately. Bit of a downer, but you know, what can you do? Can't win them all. That header's looking a bit hammered. She's a decent sized field. Get a passenger here with me. Make it more fun. Be good to change. If we had the money, you could lease, or we're not supposed to lease in this game anyway, but lease the tool control header so it zooms along here at 32 instead of 10. Makes getting it done a little bit better, a little bit faster. But yeah, what's this, a case 9250? I've never actually owned one of these. Axle flow 7150. Yeah, 410. The The reason I haven't ever owned one of them is because for that sort of money, I usually go and buy this thing here. It is what it is. Maybe we'll end up with 7,000 or 8,000 litres before we get to the end of this. Maybe more. If this was fertilised, this would be a huge yielding property. 7.5. I don't think we're going to make 8, but not far off it. Not too bad at all. Let's get this out and put it in the trailer. Head up and see what we've made out of it. You can even adjust the tip. Wicked. Pretty cool. I'm not sure exactly. I think the contract was 80% complete last time when we brought that other load up, so yeah, we'll see how we go, I guess. I can put the sides down. I didn't know that. That's why it doesn't let you fill up all the way. Now I understand. Makes more sense now. Righty, let's get this load up to H&H milling. We better stop. Oh, they very rarely stop. Crazy buggers. Almost there. Fingers crossed. Want to get ourselves some land and a silage pit, somewhere to sleep too. We're literally homeless now. It's all done and dusted for the day. Let's open this up a little bit. Oh, and all the rest is ours. About 10,000 litres there. Not too bad. The win for sure. Right, let's get this back down to the farmer and see what we can do with this land. Just left the real estate. Money's gone down. We now actually own this land as well. That's a nice step in the right direction. That's like a little field in here. It's not huge. I think a little field in here and a field up here would be nice. I really want to put in like silage clamp or one of them little silage production silo buildings. And that can help us make total mix ration and things like that at a later stage too. We'll have enough to do that and a little caravan house, I think. I just want to clear up this grass before we place anything down here so we don't lose any profits, which sounds silly. We're gonna make so much money off a contract, but at the same time I love doing the contracts, but I don't want to rely on them, if that makes any sense. Round and round in circles. I'm not sure if the little production building I want to get will work in here, but may as well collect up as much of this as we can just in case it does, and then we don't lose it. Tires on this thing are chunky. And between the grass that we can get from this field and our new field, we should gonna make us some cash regardless. And especially if we can turn it into silage. I was a bit gutted that you can't use the silage pit down there, but it is what it is. You can put a silage pit in for about 12 to 15 grand. There is a cheap one for 5 grand. I really want to try this little production building because I think it will let you do numerous things. We'll have a quick look. You got them silos, they're 50 grand. Some of them do the same thing. I really want to try this one, I think it is. It's the one that, yeah, you can do silage, fertilizer. This one here is production, so you can, make things from things. They're only smallish. So, you could probably put one there if you had to. I don't think there's anything at the back of that one. Stick with that one there, and I don't know where this one might be a bit hard to deal with it over there because you got all the. Should we stick it here maybe? We can drive through and unload a little bit easier. I think up here might be a little bit tough to get into the corners. I mean, we could always remove the fence, I guess. Stick it like that. I don't know. That's where we put it. Very, very close. It seems to work well. Well, we're going to find out. Can we actually put anything in it? Yes, we can. That 20 grand, it's a shame to spend it, but we need to spend money to make money. And now we can do hay, grass hay, total mix ration. There's different ones, so you can just have hay and silage. You can do lime mineral feed, grass silage, hay silage, chaff silage, straw silage, silage digestate. To make seeds, and pig food. Some pretty cool recipes there actually. And lime, so I think this little place is going to come in handy. And it's not just silage like a silo would be. Seems that we can get a fair bit more from that one than any of the others that are just for silage. At least this one we can use for TMR, for lime, for a fair few things, which is good. Might jump in this little beast. I'll finish getting this mode and then we'll start loading up some more silage or some more grass. I think would be the best bet. If you use this a few times up and down, it works well. You get used to it. But once you first get on, you're like zigzagging all over the place. Bit of a pain in the butt. Yeah, I'll get this done. We'll mow the bottom field and then start collecting all this silage. I think that's going to be the best bet for us. See? All over the place. This may be when we can afford it, one of the first items that we replace. I like it though. Cool little beast. You wouldn't want one of them belts to come off. You'd straight up the center of your pants there. You'd be in a little bit of trouble, I'd say. Would not be a nice feeling. So we've collected all the grass in here. I think we're up to 3 loads with what was here. And there's probably like another half a load just here. It's a little bit painful, especially with that building sticking out there. It's going to be a bit of a pain, but at least it's good practice when we make a field down here. We know not to go right to the edge of the fences. There's not a lot of machinery would actually reach up there, and we can't remove that fence because it's on the property boundary. Be great if we could, but we can't, so we shan't. Banging on everything. I'd say, what's that, 13,000 litres a load, what's that, 26? Probably got 39, 45,000 litres, I'm not sure yet. Because we did put a little bit in there first when we built the place, whatever was in the back of the trailer. Yeah, I mean, if we can get 40 to 50,000 litres off these two fields, that's going to be a big kickstart. Shouldn't be a huge issue for us, just good money. The grass over there will regrow again. This grass here may. Depends on how much we make from this. So I would love to get a cultivator or a plough and get this, something like a crop put in here before it gets too wet and wintry. Some soybeans or some wheat or something that's bit of value. Everyone around here seems to like doing sorghum, so we may do something different. If there's tons of sorghum flooding the market, the price is going to go down. I will try and find some things that not everyone's growing. We could do potatoes or cotton, but the equipment to do that is rather expensive. A bit sucky, but it is what it is. Another 6,000 litres we got there. Very, very good. Still thinking maybe we'll sell that mower. I know there's a slasher attachment you can get for the back of these tractors for about $2,000. That mower there looks like it'd be worth a fair bit of money. Heritage style. And one of the slashers, you know, they're going to be a little bit wider. Probably a little bit cheaper. I'll have a look. 12 grand. The mower I was looking at getting is like 3. That one there. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to buy that. Make it green so it sort of suits our tractor. We'll sell off the old one. And we got, well, we're 10 grand up. Straight away. That's a win in my books. So what do we got in here? We got 42,000. We've already got silage. 42,000 litres. That is awesome. So by the time we get up tomorrow, that should be all worked through. It should allow us to be able to afford to get a cultivator. I was thinking about buying this land here. 58 and 59. They're about 30 grand each. But I was also thinking, can you buy these separately? Oh no, you can't. Figured if we could buy that or buy that, you know, you could buy the bit in the middle and work the trees. There's some cheaper ones over here that's 68,000. It's about the same as those other plots. The problem is, just here, I think it is, there's a tiny little bridge that we can't get through with a whole heap of stuff. I just thought, you know, for 68 grand, we should probably go up there and have a look. Because for that, compared to, you're going to spend the same amount of money, or 5 grand less to get the fields down there. But if we can afford that one, we can then afford this one. Maybe progress over into here and start, because these fields aren't that expensive. They're 140, 120, 60 and 70. You come down here, 180, 160, 250. So at least if we had some cheaper fields up there, I know it's a bit of a drive. That's the thing that's going to suck is the drive, isn't it? It's so far up there. The amount of land we get up there for 60 grand with a prep field already on it, even if it's just grass, like we can bring that down and turn it into silage and then maybe look at getting ourselves a trailer for the truck. Pretty sure there'd be some cheap lowboys. Which one have we got to turn up? Center one. Some cheap lowboys so we could transfer the equipment up there to get stuff done. And if it gets too much, we can always sell that land off. Very rarely going to lose money on selling land. Plus the money that we make off it while we own it. That makes sense. So I don't know. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure this is the one that's got the bridge on it. Don't think you can remove the bridge. I'm just worried about getting like harvesters and things through there. That may be why this grass field's up here. This thing's hopping all over the road. Better soften up the suspension a little, I think. Yeah, that'd be this place. Like that's... I don't know where the edge of the field is. You own that as well, so I mean, we could clear out the trees over here. They're not great trees, but we could make some money off them. I don't know how far up we can go. That's probably the edge of it right there. That's the downside of buying the ones right on the property boundary. I'd say that there. Sorry about this, I'm just trying to work out. Yeah, so our property boundaries right over here. And then, you know, bazinga, you got that for 700 grand. That for 70. 120. I don't know. Even if we don't expand up here, that's just going to be a good way to get us money. What is it? Grass. Pretty good yield. You could throw a lower of fertilizer on that and boom, that's some decent cash. At least if it's just a mower, we've got that equipment. We've got a forage wagon to transport it back. We've got a silage silo that can, a grass silo that can make silage and hay. I think that's, I still will buy the, I still will buy the land behind us. Be good for sheds and things, but I think it would be a wise choice buying that land up there for sure. So the cabin's been finished. We've got some windows that we can open here. Might keep that one closed because it's for the bathroom, just to be safe. Kitchen, sink. I'll have to open that on the outside maybe. No. Go, some lighting. Got some beds, bunks, couch, cabinet. Oh, no, that's a bed. And then it's a cheese board, toilet, and a bath. So yeah, definitely keeping that window shut, but for today, that is where we're going to leave it. With style, and now we got a house, got a shed, got some silage. We're winning. Slowly getting there. Thank you for watching. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. And we'll see you all in the next one.